Good evening, this is Martin, and this is Stigs Monstarium, and this is today's build video. So the plan for today was just to seal the vivarium using HA6 aquarium sealant. I'm sure there are other sealants available. Now I've used a whole tube of this stuff today. I've got to say the fumes weren't too bad. I did have the windows open for a couple of hours, so not too bad. So what we've done today is we've actually sealed the vivarium using the HA6, and we've also applied most of the background, again using the same HA6 sealant. Now, annoyingly, 3/4 of the way through, I ran out. So what I've been attempting to do, I actually went and bought some Evo Stick PVA glue, which apparently sticks, seals, and primes, with a view to, obviously I've got to seal it at some point as well. Now, this has been a bit hit and miss. Some parts of it have stuck really well, other parts of it are not stuck. So I've basically just slapped another coat on it, and we'll see how it is in the morning. So I'm going to turn this around and we can see how we've done today. So there we go. As you can see, this is Stigs Monstarium. So we've got most of the surface covered. There we go, and there we go. I've still got the front to clip on. And what was I just going to say? Oh yes, a bit of a mistake. I've made the tray to go in it, which also goes part way at the back and sides. And of course, I put the background on the back and partially on the sides. So we're going to have to do some clever jigging about. I think there's going to be quite a bit of gaffer tape involved. But yeah, I think we're getting on quite nicely there. So hopefully this is all going to dry overnight. We're going to leave this overnight and see how it gets on. The two bits there with the holes in, one there and one there. We're going to have two 120mm USB fans in there. Basically like your computer cooling fans that you can stick in to cool cabinets and things like that if you've got hi-fis and computer cabinets and stuff like that. So a couple of 120mm fans there, basically just to give a bit of a draft through there. But yeah, we're definitely getting there. Like I said, I've done more today than I was planning on doing. I wasn't planning on doing any of the background today, but whilst I had the silicone open, it seemed the logical thing to do. Like I said, I've still got some gaps there to fill. Again, I've got odd bits of polystyrene that I'm just basically putting in there. This is all going to be covered in a cement mix, as I've done up there anyway, and then it's going to be sealed. So any thoughts you have with what I've done so far? Like I say, it seems to be taking a long time to get where we've got. Hoping this Evo stick will be okay. Obviously very concerned about fumes. A, while it's drying, and B, once it's set up, and I don't know how waterproof it's going to be either. Now, it's going to be obviously an arid environment, so hopefully the heat won't be too much. I guess I'll find out when bits start falling off. But let's say most of it has been stuck on with silicone. I think that, to be honest, the silicone, for the amount of it you get, there really must be a better substitute out there. So if anybody can think of anything that doesn't dry, that's suitable, please do let me know. I had thought about something like No More Nails, but it's a pain in the bum. Gorilla Glue. I found Gorilla Glue really good, but you need to be a gorilla to get it out of the bottle. So if you've got any better ideas of stuff that I can use, obviously my concern is going to be what I can seal this with. I don't really want to paint it in silicone. Because it's going to need so much silicone to do it. And like I say, I want to mix in some sand and sequoia with it, and sort of make it a little bit deserty rather than plasticky as it is at the moment. So any comments or thoughts you may have on that, would be great to hear what you've used if you've done a DIY background like this. Anyway, short and sweet tonight. Like I say, the plan tomorrow is to grout, concrete, whatever you want to call it, assuming all the polystyrene hasn't fallen off. I'll come back tomorrow and give you an update on that.